Prime Minister Orpo calls for review of Hungary's EU chairmanship. Saimaa Canal, from transport hope to security threat. Saturday evening shooting in Simonkallio, Vantaa. Police launch investigation after student serious fall at Finnish Quarry. Prime Minister Petteri Orpo believes that Hungary's EU chairmanship role needs to be thoroughly reviewed. During a commentary at the Paris Olympics, he emphasized that Hungary cannot continue to act against the will of the majority of EU countries. The EU is demanding an explanation from Hungary regarding its decision to fast-track visas for Russians. According to Orpo, Hungary's continuous actions contrary to the EU are unacceptable and require strict measures. Finnish MPs are also calling for strong actions such as revoking Hungary's voting rights, suspending its presidency term, and reconsidering its Schengen membership. High hopes for water transport on Saimaa have faded as the Saimaa Canal turned from an opportunity into a threat. The security of Saimaa is being reassessed. Saimaa, located deep inland, faces significant changes and logistic challenges. The first meeting with the Security Assurance Center and Saimaa ports will take place next week. Large ships and icebreakers are mainly at sea, leaving Saimaa critically short of transport means and infrastructure. The Logistiken Vuoksi project, launched in May 2023 to address logistic bottlenecks, has seen major investment plans collapse due to the Russia-Ukraine war, with nearly €100 million cancelled. Now, cooperation among the cities around Saimaa is key to building the region's future. A shooting occurred last Saturday evening in Simonkallio, Vantaa. According to Juha Springar, an investigator at the Eastern Uusimaa Police Department, the incident took place in a public outdoor area and caused no injuries. The police received an alert around 6 p.m. Simonkallio is part of the Simonkallio area in eastern Vantaa. Springar stated that in the initial investigation stage, there was no real danger to nearby residents. According to Helsingin Sanomat, a witness saw a motorcyclist shoot at a car, but this information has not been confirmed by the police. The investigation is still in its early stages, and there have been no comments on the cause or suspect arrests. The police continue to investigate and ensure there is no danger to the public. In 2022, a 17-year-old student suffered a serious accident when they fell from a height of approximately 20 meters at a quarry in Valtamo, eastern Finland. Initially, the police did not conduct an investigation because they believed the quarry's safety measures were sufficient. However, after Emo2 published an article about the incident, the police launched an investigation. The quarry owner is currently facing charges of regulatory violations and causing injury. He denies all accusations. The trial will take place at the North Karelia District Court at the end of November this year. Currently, the student, who sustained a brain injury, is in the process of seeking compensation from the insurance company but is facing many difficulties. The number of salmon in the Oulu River has significantly decreased in recent years. However, the number of sea trout has increased. Jukka Valakangas from Turku spent a week fishing in Oulu. He said Marikoski is a great place to fish. Although he didn't catch any today, he caught a 6.5 kilogram sea trout yesterday. According to Tarja Järvinen from Oulu Energy, the number of salmon this year is down from last year. However, the number of sea trout has increased significantly. Despite the decrease in salmon, anglers like Valakangas continue to visit for relaxation and the friendly community rather than just catching fish. Jonna Järvinen left the construction industry due to sexual harassment and discrimination. Half of the women working in the construction industry report experiencing sexual harassment at work. In high school, Jonna dreamed of becoming an architect. When she didn't get into architecture school, she studied civil engineering. From her first jobs, she faced inappropriate comments about her appearance and gender, starting with summer jobs and continuing as a construction supervisor. Jonna encountered both verbal and physical harassment, especially at alcohol-fueled parties. She shared that she was frequently touched inappropriately by colleagues. Despite reporting to her boss, she only received indifference. Eventually, the accumulated discomfort led Jonna to leave her job and seek a new field. Jonna hopes that industry leaders will become aware of this and make changes to protect women better. Berry pickers have found many ripe blueberries of different colors this summer. White blueberries are a genetic mutation of the fruit. Researcher Kakko Salo from the Natural Resources Institute Finland said genetic mutations occur naturally, but white blueberries are rare. Hanna-Maija Fontel, living in Navo, found many mixed white and green blueberries. Jukka Karkainen in Oulu has been collecting white blueberries for 10 years, always available in his freezer. Many others across Finland have reported various color variations of blueberries, from white and light green to pink. On Sunday afternoon in Turku, two skydivers collided mid-air and had to be hospitalized. Both were injured but landed safely thanks to their parachutes. The incident occurred near Turku Airport, where rescue services received a report around 1:30 p.m. One person landed in the skydiving area near the airport, while the other fell into a forest 500 meters to the south. Both skydivers were conscious after landing and were taken to the hospital for treatment. The Turku Skydiving Club said their condition is stable and not seriously injured. Such freefall collisions are rare, as accidents typically occur during the landing process. Laine, one of Finland's most famous artists, has been working with glass for over 10 years and is currently exhibiting her work at the Finnish Glass Museum in Riihimäki. Her work stands out for its exquisite technique, diversity, and vibrant colors, attracting many visitors. From a young age, Laura loved biology and drew insect studies while her father worked in Rome. Although she did not become a biologist or fashion designer as she studied at the University of the Arts, her passion for the natural world has always accompanied her. The Nature Mort exhibition at Riihimäki, featuring works from the early years of her career to the present, has increased museum attendance from May to July compared to the previous year. The exhibition runs until the end of September, offering an opportunity to admire the perfect combination of art and biology in Laura Laine's work. Volcanic activity at Mount Etna has increased over the past week. Early Sunday morning, Etna erupted, creating a massive ash cloud. Etna, the highest and most active volcano in Europe, erupted from its southeast crater. According to Reuters, after 4 years of quiet, Etna has experienced powerful explosions. At 3,330 meters high, Etna has the longest recorded eruption history, starting from 425 BC. The Särkänniemen event area, with a capacity of 25,000 people, hosted its first major event, Extremefest, offering adventurous experiences like skydiving. Although only about 2,000 tickets were sold, the organizers were satisfied. At the event, attendees could participate in various activities such as surfing and bungee jumping. Despite the bad weather and low turnout, organizers Sakri Jamsa and Emily Aitokallio still appreciated the event. They hope the attendance will increase on Sunday with better weather and additional activities like hot air balloons. Weekly admission tickets are priced at €49, with many activities requiring separate fees.